Didn't completely write it. Was mainly WaveX.
But you get the name for it. So it looks like we're off.
Got a name, but yeah. We're already started. We see some instant meshing. Everyone giving short names to their characters. I think we always have to make it all with a standard variant.
Right, so this race is between WaveWarrior and Amoeba and Pinkish Princess. WaveWarrior, who has really emerged in the last couple months as an elite runner of this game. One of the only runners to come along recently who I think can challenge for world record times. Amoeba, a great runner who has specialized in some other games and come back to Red for the tournament, and Pinkish Princess, who's really been putting in a lot of time grinding, very active on the Discord, very active in races. Everybody going to get the PC potion because they're all chickens.
Well, that's a reasonable decision.
It is a reason. It's, of course, the safest decision. Yes.
As long as you think about, remember it in your menus with the item slots.
Right, having to switch it back right before the Nidoran Manip. Everybody naming A.
And WaveWarrior stream stalling for a moment, unsyncing for stuff. How unfriendly from his stream. But it's kind of pretty kind of sync with Amoeba. But yeah, they're starting the first rival fight. Yeah.
Here in the first rival fight, of course, want to see all tackles, no growls, big money, no whammies.
And just hope to get this over without having to use the potion. We had a short sync. It's a grow for WaveWarrior. A crit for Pinkish. A bit of advantage here. Brawler finished first. WaveWarrior seems to be good. Maybe gets the range here.
No. Yeah, he'll be fine. So it looks like Pinkish is through first, and Wave and Amoeba right behind.
And no one had to use the potion.
Right. Pinkish with a 254 lab exit, which anything under 3 in a race is something to be happy with.
A bit over 3 minutes for WaveWarrior and last Amoeba.
WaveWarrior getting an encounter right away, and it's a level 3 rat that looks like he'll fight.
Yeah, Pinkish left from the pitch because it's not a good encounter to get a first experience that you need. But yeah, now they all have the level 3 red.
And Amoeba in the 3 Pidgey. We'll see if he runs from that, or no, he decides to fight that one, which is of course fine. Crits it right away, so it looks like it'll be a 3 turn.
So I don't think that... Oh, a level 4 red for Wave. WaveWarrior.
Both
and more
Wawa,
encounters.
Yeah, more encounters for Wawa and Pinkish.
Princess. Level 4 Pidgey. Thankfully playing here.
That was able to run away, run away from.
Yep, everyone with the experience now, so we can clearly see who's in the lead already.
And we'll just be hoping for no encounters for the rest of the time back down Route 1 and up again.
Yeah, better go around the YOLO grass here for Amoeba. Not risking too much of his nasty grass tiles.
Right.
Pinkish with the jump on the grass tile. You don't get an encounter there. Also WaveWarrior with the same decision.
I've seen a lot of people doing that in the. I don't know if it's just a fad or a meme, but everybody's hitting that one grass tile on the way back.
Yeah, you can't get an encounter when you jump over a ledge.
Wawa choosing to do top oak, which is of course just as fast as left oak, but maybe showing his stripes as a yellow runner. So Pikachu's up in chat for yellow fans.
I wait for a moment when someone just clicks on the poster behind Oak.
Oh right, yeah.
To get the explanation at some point. So it's the riskier movement going behind Oak. Because of that chance.
But WaveWarrior's execution is, of course, top-notch, so I don't think there's any danger of him, losing any frames there, but...
Well, I've heard of former top 10 runners who did that, though.
Bonked up there or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll set the under-over for... successful Pidgey YOLO balls at 0.5. I'll take the over.
Oh boy, the game really doesn't want to cement the Amoeba's lead after it gave him a very bad rival fight. But now everyone else gets encounters. Pinkish.
Yeah,
First
Pinkish
place
taking a while. A 621 grass exit is not the best, but it's not the worst.
But yeah, saving and manip time for Amoeba now. With the hard reset and some movement.
Right, so they're going into the Nidoran manip right here, which then can be extended into the extended manip or the triple extended. And I'm sure that Wawa will be going for extended. I think Amoeba does as well. I'm not sure if Pinkish goes for extended or not.
But I would say most people don't go for extended.
Right. Amoeba gets his YOLO ball.
Very nice. Saving that Nidoran. Always a good feeling to get that down. Start of a run.
Yep, and everybody gets the Nidoran encounter. Looks like Amoeba doesn't get extended as he goes for the tree potion there to the left of the guy that teaches you how to use the ball in yellow.
Do you think he even tried it?
I was thinking that he was doing those strats, but maybe just didn't get a path that he recognized.
Yeah, can be the case. Well, let's see what's WaveWarrior. Might expect something from him. Yeah, he goes into the grass, flashes the menu, and waits for the Pidgey. Or expected, gets it. Pinkish also not with an early flyer, so WaveWarrior with the only one who does extended here.
And he gets it.
It's a bit of advantage here for WaveWarrior, even though he's last here on the world map.
And he still has his potion, so he won't have to stop for the potion in front of the Weedle guy.
Who goes here through the grass where he can actually get encounters, so he might actually extend it even more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Wawa usually goes for triple extended.
So yeah, normally you go on other grass tiles where you don't get an encounter by the game because of bad programming. And the poison for Amoeba has to heal here on the Weedle fight.
And gets another poison sting.
Very annoying when you get an early poison. Just hope you don't get any of that.
I just noticed that Pinkish named his Squirtle I. I wonder if he'll be trying to spell something or not.
Oh.
Pinkish poisoned as well. And Amoeba having to take a 5-turn fight as well. So gets the triple bad luck of getting poisoned and having to heal and having to have a long fight.
Yeah, Pinkish had to heal here. With such an early poison, you
right.
most likely have to heal during the fight.
All 3 runners getting poisoned.
Yeah, but WaveWarrior can heal outside of the battle. That's a bit of... Oh! 1 HP! What a Weedle for Pinkish. That's unlucky.
So Amoeba is the first to exit the forest and go to do his shopping to buy his potions, but WaveWarrior may still be in the lead because he has the early bird.
Yeah, I think he catched a bit up here, also with the Weedle fight.
Pinkish getting an unfortunate forest encounter. Amoeba not saving for Brock, so that probably means that he saw that he had good special.
Yeah, we will clearly see if it takes for him 2 or 3 turns on Geodude. If his special is good or bad. Thankfully, only 1 encounter for Pinkish going outside of a forest. It can be really annoying.
Yeah. Well, hard to tell if Amoeba has good special or not because he got a crit there on the first.
Well, a crit was helpful. But the more deciding one is on Onyx. Because you don't want to see Bite here. Also not safe for Pinkish.
Oh, so no chickens on Brock.
Was this a free turn for WaveWarrior?
I don't think so. I think I saw that he had good special from the beginning. Yeah, Amoeba does have good special, and he gets the second turn bide, so that's good. He's through the fight.
Oh, and the bite here for WaveWarrior. He has the bubble here, but it will go down in 2 turns, so it's safe. Okay.
Right, of course, going to be okay there.
Yeah, bite the moist. Annoying move here from Onyx because it deals damage to you. The amount, twice the amount that you did to him. And Pinkish has to stall because of that here. Just stalls for 2 turns and then bubble.
Right, but all 3 runners getting good special here, so a fortunate turn for everyone. It's looking like Pinkish's Nidoran is named J, so he's gonna spell something with J-I maybe? J-I blank blank?
I'm not sure.
So
you can buffer some names. I mean, you have 1 input down, left and right for B, I, and J. So it doesn't cost much time. I mean, I tend to do that, so I call everything something different. J, B.
Right. So that it'll be my guess that he's going to name that he's going to spell out Jim B with his pokes. Well, we'll see.
I have to see. So far, I wouldn't see such a plan. Because I just want to have some different names for everything. Or different letters. Can't call that a name.
Wawa getting a crit there on the horn attack, but still has to horn attack the second one. I might have tried to tackle that, but I'm not very good, so I'll trust he was doing the right thing there.
Yeah, I don't want to see crits here from your own Pokemon. Because of Valier, that lowers the defense of a Pokemon, is ignored then. Crits.
Right, and trying to, of course, save as many horn attacks as they can. You know, if you're in range to tackle, always preferential to tackle on Route 3, so that you can save those horn attacks for the rocket fight in the moon.
Now the nasty short sky fight. Oh, in the red. And the crit for Amoeba. He has to heal here. Still needs 1 turn to take this red down. Can deal a lot of damage. With that quick attack, doesn't get a crit. But takes another heal turn.
And decides to heal again. Because a tackle crit could kill there, probably.
Yeah, also WaveWarrior got also crit here.
Mm-hmm.
So has to heal.
So an unfortunate short sky fight for both Amoeba and WaveWarrior. We'll see how Pinkish's goes.
And now on Akan's I hope to not get rep, because that wastes also a lot of time.
And Amoeba gets Poison Sting, which is great. But WaveWarrior gets
Always
wrapped
good.
and chooses to heal on that turn. But
only two rep turns.
Only 2 turns, so that's great.
Just the minimum. Looks like a good fight for Pinkish.
He may have closed a little bit of ground here on Amoeba and Wawa over those last 2 fights. But he gets a wrap miss, which is fantastic for him. But then gets a wrap hit on turn 2. But it only lasts 2 turns. And he was at just the right HP where he didn't have to heal there. So really about the quickest that a wrap can go there. So on all these Cocoon and Metapod fights, of course hoping for as many crits as you can get to try to save Horn attacks. And WaveWarrior gets a crit there. Particularly good one.
Now he catch up to Amoeba. I think if it should be the same Caterpie. Also crit for Pinkish here, but on the Weedle. Doesn't help that much. Yeah, they're on the same fight. Well, WaveWarrior still with the pitchy advantage. Oh, it took care of Amoeba. In the fight. That went better for him. Might actually already change the sound to WaveWarrior. Wait,
right?
Where is this?
As
That's the button. Okay, sounds a bit less clear to my ears, but still fine.
But still the game.
Okay, everyone on the last Route 3 fight. Still a close race.
And Amoeba getting a crit there. It's going to save him a turn. But it looks like everybody, both WaveWarrior and Amoeba, are good on horn attacks. I saw that WaveWarrior had 4 there.
Wait,
Amoeba
finished the fight earlier.
Right. But he gets the Spearow encounter right on the tile that you'd want to, and WaveWarrior getting an unfortunate Pidgey encounter because he doesn't want it yet. Amoeba was pretty close to killing that level 5 Spearow there with tackle, but still good. So WaveWarrior is saving for his Route 3 Moon Manip. Amoeba does have his bird, and he's saving as well after he heals to full. Both Pinkish and Amoeba getting level 5 Spearows.
Yeah, level 5 Spear is the biggest risk. Normally you would have Poison Sting there with all the routes, but with this Manip, that's bad if you poison it when the Manip doesn't work. You have to heal it.
Of course.
So you tackle it, and tackle has a higher chance to kill it. But better take that risk instead of poisoning it.
All 3 runners doing the Route 3 Moon Manip, which was sort of become the standard strat.
Yeah, everyone saving on that one spot. Hard reset to reset for RNG, and then buffer some inputs. And you get the same outcome at the end, hopefully with a Paris. And going through Mount Moon here without any encounters and picking up some items here. WaveWarrior already on the way to the Mega Punch TM. Amoeba still on the way up and has to go left to get down there. English at the start of Mount Moon. Yeah, this Route 3 manip is very, very long, but it kind of is easier than the one that starts at the entrance of Mount Moon.
I think so too. I tried to learn both of them, and I found this one, even though it's much longer, I found this one, the movement and the A presses on this one a little bit easier.
Yeah, I didn't try that much the normal Mount Moon manip. I think I did it successfully only once. Then also took a break from Red.
Ooh, and Pinkish getting an encounter, getting a Clayberry encounter. That's not going to be an IGT. That's going to be a missed A press somewhere. So he's going to go and pick up the TM01 and then almost assuredly doing the Poi Manip, which is the backup Manip. WaveWarrior getting the Paris encounter.
And hopes to get the YOLO ball. If your time for presses here right, with text box clearing, then you can get a guaranteed catch. It's a bit harder here for Paris than it was for Nidoran.
Pinkish getting another unfortunate encounter.
Yeah, but 2 looks fine here for me.
Agreed.
I had way worse luck, and I went along the way.
Oh, and Amoeba doesn't even try for the YOLO ball. He may have known that he missed the YOLO ball, but he gets a good range on his Poison Sting and poisons the Paris, which makes it almost certain to get in the ball, which it does. So that's not the worst outcome for him there.
Yeah, I'm also bad with the YOLO ball, so I tried to weaken the Paris, and it broke up so often, even when weakened. It's so annoying. But yeah, WaveWarrior in the rocket fight now, so they heal up for this because it's very dangerous. You only have a level 14 Nidoran in earlier days. You wear Nidoking here. Makes it a lot safer, and the Super here with Supersonic and Leech Life can do a lot of damage. Oh, WaveWarrior gets the crit, but Supersonic and is confused now, so 50-50 chance to hit through. He does.
Hit through and gets the kill, which is a very fortunate outcome for there.
Yeah, that was a very good fight. I'm thinking with a kind of backup bears.
Right.
So different manips here.
He doesn't go for the YOLO ball that requires a select buffer there, which is a little bit harder to pull off. Amoeba getting Supersonic fail and hitting through confusion. So good result for him there.
So also, and the dying Paris for Amoeba, which doesn't matter. Don't need it. At this point,
just a small time loss.
And Pinkish also starting the rocket fight, so he's just one fight behind them.
Right,
and
the others, both WaveWarrior and Amoeba here going through what's a pretty long sequence of menus as you have to teach 2 moves and get 2 evolutions to go straight from Nidoran to Nidoking, which is one of the coolest parts about this route, in my opinion, is that you skip right over the intermediate evolution. No Nidorino, just straight Nidoran to Nidoking.
Okay, the red down for Pinkish. Now comes the Super. He has down to 16, so 1 hit.
He only has 1
and
horn
he has
attack
to heal.
As he leaves there.
So he didn't save so many horn attacks on Route 3 earlier. That could be risky.
That was risky, but he did save it. What?
He still hits through. Oh no!
And then gets sick. He lives on 1. What's going on? What is happening? Oh,
it's really going risky here.
Pinkish really going for it there, and it
ends
up paying off. No chicken for Pinkish there.
What a play!
I would not have had the cojones to do that. What a but maybe he knows he's a little bit behind here and has to save some time somewhere. So He just goes for it and it pays off.
Good one. Yeah, we kind of missed their for disable chance for WaveWarrior and Amoeba in the next fight, but well, it doesn't matter.
Okay. But that fight is way not as interesting as. There he goes. He spelled out Jim V. I called it.
Wait, he did?
Pinkish, yeah, with his Pokemons. A tribute to you, sir.
How do I deserve that?
Most of the letters in your name are
Oh no, I see it.
upper inputs from the naming. So there you go. Your name in lights, like you always
Interesting.
wanted it. Amoeba getting an unfortunate encounter on his way out of Moon.
WaveWarrior had none of them. I think I have to do that myself.
Start naming all
in
your
the
posts.
future. I didn't even think about it, actually.
WaveWarrior showing that he's on phone strats.
Oh no! Mega Punch disable for Pinkish. This could make the fight a bit longer.
Right? Hope for it to. He has to water gun the circle there because that's the only move he has left.
Yeah, Mega Punch a better move, clearly.
Right, but we know he's out of horn attacks because he lost quite a few, and it ends up being a 4-turn fight, but he will get through.
Okay, now Rival 2 for WaveWarrior. They already got Ware in the center to heal, and then got instant text here. Amoeba in the bike shop, cleaning the fat text box with B. Now they have instant text because it's bit bugged.
WaveWarrior getting a quick attack there, which is great, which means that Pidgeotto can't sand attack, and getting 2 quick attacks there, so having an excellent rival fight so far.
Now accuracy drop here for WaveWarrior, which is very bad to get because you can't heal it with a switch out, losing the instant text here. Making this fight really risky, but WaveWarrior is through the hardest part.
And he is ahead, but not so far ahead that, that wouldn't give Amoeba and Pinkish a chance to get back in this race.
Oh, Pinkish also had a dying Paris.
Right, but no encounters, so that's fine.
He got 1. I saw that right. Oh, sand attack Amoeba.
Oh, sand attack for Amoeba. It's unfortunate.
And
misses
misses.
a horn attack.
Right. So now down to 66% and missing twice.
3. Sand attacked again. This is really unfortunate. And he probably does the right move there and switches out. Now this is going to lose him Instatext, which is going to cost him a lot of time on the bridge. But it's really a move that he doesn't have any choice about.
It's worth to get instant text back at this point. The bridge and the route after it is so long with so many fights that it's really worth it to just go back just for instant text. But it obviously loses him time. He's not catching up to WaveWarrior.
Right.
In bad way. Who's
WaveWarrior
making his way through the fights on the bridge to get a nugget.
WaveWarrior with a cool move there when he missed a Mega Punch, went to Horn Attack when he realized that he had the badge boost and had a guaranteed range on that.
Cool if you remember that. Okay, Pinkish starting also Rival 2. Maybe just finish that fight. WaveWarrior 2 fights ahead of that.
And we will likely see Amoeba go down here instead of going up as he goes back to get instant text.
Yeah, most likely. Yep. And also heals. Before that. Just using the lost instant text anyway, so go into menu. And looks good for Pinkish here in the pitch up.
Yep, he gets a quick attack and a gust, which is great for him.
Good fight. Water gun. Yeah, that was the wrong move on Abra. That doesn't kill the Abra. But yeah, it only has teleport.
Abra only knows teleport, so.
The rival spending all his time to get that nasty catch of Abra. As a wild Pokemon, just fleeing every time. But yeah, every physical move just kills it. Oh, the crit! Oh, WaveWarrior, not killing the Nidoran female. And another crit! So many additional text boxes for him.
Yeah.
Click away.
Amoeba's caught back up and is back on his bridge fights again.
Yeah. Well, Monkey only does scratch here for WaveWarrior. Can do more with the kick.
Right. So it looks like he won't be getting red bar here for the end of the Misty Split, which
now everyone quite high on health. Not really in the range of a good red bar. Maybe WaveWarrior is the closest actually. Could get some reps. Better get rid of that Ekans. Yeah, the only one who could make a red bar play would be WaveWarrior, but he's in the lead. So no reason to do that. Well, you don't actually make a play for it. Like later in the game, where I try to get it. At least in this part, it's not that common.
So I'd put the over under on the number of heals on the number of centers before Misty at 2.5. I'd take.
And I agree with Chet.
Agreed. Pinkish, I think your moon was not IGT because you got a Clay Fairy there. Pinkish getting a supersonic fail there, which is good.
Yeah, at least in Mount Moon I had some encounters at before the ladder when I mistimed some A press before something.
Mm-hmm.
But not sure.
I've messed up a lot of A presses on that Manip, and I don't think I've ever seen a Clay Fairy, so that must have been a weird mistimed A press.
Also,
saying it's a rare one, saying it's a 3600 IGT.
But it could be. Yeah. I mean, no one knows for 3600 space, probably. But getting that would be really unlucky. Yeah, Mankey for Pinkish. Will it get a bit damage? I mean, he could actually make red block. And now Leer. The other got at least Scratch, but he got Leer now.
Uh-huh. Nobody getting any good Mankey luck to try to put him in red bar here for the end of the Misty Split.
But they collected actually some damage. I wasn't aware that could get down over the part of a bridge that much. They were all around 40, now in the 20s.
Yeah, as Shad pointed out, WaveWarrior's of course on great pace here. He had a 31.25 bridge.
And I need more to drink.
WaveWarrior missing 2 Mega Punches on the Oddish and getting punished neither time with Absorbs both times. So, his run may be blessed so far.
And finally, Kenneth teaches Nidoking here fresh. Very good move. If it hits all turns and goes 4 turns when you want it. We see some hikers done with water gun First one for Pinkish, for the second one for Amoeba. So 2 fights apart. WaveWarrior, yeah, also 2 fights in front of Amoeba.
Oh, my bad. I thought that Oddish knew some dirtier stuff than just absorb. That first Oddish in that girl fight. WaveWarrior choosing to take the center there. Before he goes and gets instant text again, and we'll go off to fight the Dig Rocket fight.
Yeah, once healing, another time instant text, and then just hoping that your freshest hit the right range. It's 100% move, so it should hit.
Right, but hitting the ranges, of course. Yes, somebody certainly did get race world record this tournament. PokeGuy had an insane race in his round 2 tournament race. Pinkish did do the Route 3 manip, but he got a Clefairy encounter in the big room and had to do Poi back up. WaveWarrior missing the Drowsy range and getting confusion, so taking a little bit of damage there, but not getting confused. So, not the best outcome, but not the worst outcome.
Yeah, nice sound glitch as well. And I'm still not sure what to think about this race world getting beaten by this race world record, because it was part of that race. But I thought I maybe had some kind of chance, but then it went down after, well.
That's like being the pitcher that gives up the record home run. Is that, well, at least you're a part of history. WaveWarrior moving on to the Misty fight here. His health is a little bit low. So basically hoping for no bubble beams here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely could get down with a bubble beam crit.
Right. Could die with a bubble beam crit or bubble beam speedfall into water gun, or any number of things.
Oh, that is always bad.
X-Defend,
maybe needs a 4-turn hour crit. He needs a 4-turn, a 50-50 chance to get a 4-turn. He doesn't get it. Now he's confused, so he switches out to get rid of that. And then we'll switch back when his pitch is
so
down.
he loses instant text, so we'll have to go back and get instant text. So loses a little bit of time here, but does not die. So,
yeah, he's on the lead. Amoeba getting the range with the crit. Nice. So yeah, safe play from WaveWarrior. No reason to risk that for another time, hitting through that confusion.
And even with that, still gets what looked like a 38-23 Misty. So pretty blazing time in a race.
Yeah, Pinkish just was in the getting instant text here. Boys round of Dick Rocket and Misty. WaveWarrior getting it another time.
Right, and takes this opportunity to teach Bubble Beam so that you can use that on the bridge on the boat rival fight, if you'd like to.
Yeah, Bubble Beam not that hard hitting move, but it has a fast animation. I think it makes it a better finishing off move. And Amoeba and Misty, so you also will hope to hit his freshest through, not get anything back, anything nasty. But Pinkish is just in the fight before that, entering also the gym. WaveWarrior making his way to 1,000,000 CD. And there's a crit for Amoeba.
Amoeba
so
with a crit X defense, so he'll be taking no damage on this Misty fight, leaving him at a very high health, which is maybe a little bit unfortunate, as it'll be much more difficult for him to set up Fly Red Bar.
Yeah, but that's the way to counter the X defense here on Misty. Just to get a crit.
Just crit. Easy game. Now, WaveWarrior has a pretty comfy lead right now. He's ahead by almost 2 minutes, maybe a minute 40 or something like that.
And maybe, huh? Wait.
I didn't quite see what happened
Reading
with
something wrong.
Pinkish there, but it looks like he took no damage on that fight as well. So he's at a very high health as well, but does get through the Misty fight. Oh, Pinkish got water gun.
Let's make it this way.
Okay, he was at full health and got water gun. I see.
I also looked away for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Should make that. Yeah, WaveWarrior already on the boat.
Yep, and all three runners here going through for the full restore skip. You used to pick up the full restore in the little hallway that Pink is just going through right now. But one of the really cool things about this tournament is there have been a lot of new strats developed, largely thanks to WSOP, that involve getting paralyzed heals instead of the full restore. Other things like getting a candy and mansion that you use before Agatha, that adds a very small amount of time to the route on the order of 5 seconds, but provides a lot more robustness and safety to the route. And have seen a lot of those strats make their way from race strats into PB attempt strats. So one of the cool things about this tournament is, we may see some more top times coming from the top runners that want to grind this using a little bit safer strats.
Yeah, another nasty rival fight here. Number 3 with also Pichotto, who can do Sun Attack, but no thing of that can be seen on WaveWarrior's screen, so he's fine through that fight. Got a bit of damage, so I think Sonic Boom crit can at least kill him, but it has to be a crit. And quick attack.
Sonic Boom always does 20? Question mark.
Does it always? For some reason 21. I remember. But
anyway, he's at 22, which is going to put him at 25. By the time he levels up. So if he does get a Sonic Boom here,
Sonic Boom cannot crit. It does
right.
20.
That's 20.
Thank you. Makes it easy.
So we'll see if toot toot. We'll see if WaveWarrior tries to take some damage here on the Surge fight to try to set up Fly Red Bar.
Also no Sun Attack for Amoeba. So that second rival fight. Not annoying for any of them so far. Pinkish also getting a pitch shutter here. Send out. We'll see what it does. Also Gust.
No sand attacks
crit.
on any boat rival fight. WaveWarrior buying those paralyzed heals. That's in the newest route. And he'll be going into his cut menu here.
Yeah, teaching Cut and Dig to Paris. And he's Actually, WaveWarrior at a little moment for one with around 20 HP, and the other have double of
going
that.
for gentleman candy strats. Takes a little bit longer, but guarantees a lot of the ranges on the fly split. That's a very high health to be doing gentleman candy strats.
Yeah, because you could actually risk more not getting the ranges when you have more HP to spare anyway.
Not having to save for Oddish Girl, right?
Yeah, it can't kill you at least. If you go into the Oddish Girl fight with save HP. It can still paralyze you and put you to sleep and some of that stuff. Yeah, WaveWarrior passed by the nice puzzle with another manip. And something Screech misses? Not damage at least for first Pokemon.
Right, he does
Quick attack.
choose the Bubble Beam, trying to get a Sonic Boom there. He does get a little bit of red bar from the quick attack from the Pikachu, but we'll level out of this pretty quick.
Yeah, but he got now the guaranteed kill with Thrash at the end on Raichu. Either kill the Voltorb right away with Thrash, but then have to risk a 4th turn, the 50-50 chance of Thrash on Raichu.
Or you can Mega Punch it.
Well, you're stuck in Thrash when you not do it on the first Pokemon. Well, what do you mean with Mega Punch?
Raichu. On the first poke there in Surge.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Option.
Amoeba taking the 60-60 cans manip, looks like.
Oh no, Pinkish walking the
Yeah.
wrong way.
Was
going left too early.
missed
So had
it
to-
down,
hard to
missed it
reset.
down and put there. Which was unfortunate, as he had he closed a bunch of time on Amoeba. Looks like he's getting it okay the second time.
Yeah, small puzzle. You have to find two switches who are randomly in some cans, and this way you find it easy when you man it. Very nice. Okay, no. Nice fresh crit on the Voltorb.
WaveWarrior entering the 4-turn Thrash Girl fight.
Amir with 3rd turn of Thrash, no hopes for the 4th. Gets it. No, misses. Wait. Was that a Champ 1 miss? 4th turn Thrash.
Oh, and then hits, and then just chooses to hit through and hits through.
Interesting fight at the end.
Yeah.
I actually caught a Champ 1 miss. Wow. Hard to see that.
And WaveWarrior does indeed get 4-turn Thrash on that fight and doesn't take any damage.
Completely ignored Pinker's fight here. Goes with Gen 1. Ah, damn it. Okay, WaveWarrior has a solid lead so far. Pinkish and Amoeba are close each other here. Just talking to the same guy.
Right. WaveWarrior probably be at about 2 minutes ahead of both of them.
No, that's good gap where he can play safe. But you can still lose if a
Right.
game doesn't want it to continue.
We'll see if he chooses to set up fly red bar here. I don't imagine that he would, but he could.
Nice stats for Amoeba. Cubone going down.
Now, WaveWarrior
Oh,
choosing the
lava.
safer route and not trying to set up red bar.
Yeah, he probably just goes for saber strats here.
Right. This may be the first race that I've seen in a while that
Risking
doesn't
dying.
have anybody using cheater palette.
Is it so common? Not that aware of that.
I think it's become pretty common. In these, not everybody's doing it, but certainly a lot of runners choosing to do that.
I just find it so scary to see the actual trainer positions. I mean, we had it yesterday with Yarnley with the cheater palette.
Right.
And actually seeing the trainers here in Rock Tunnel is...
WaveWarrior thunderbolted the Oddish, which must have been a missed input, and he's having a really bad fight here. He gets both paralyzed and sleep.
Yeah, paralyzed Oddish, that looks really wrong.
Yeah.
But use the paralyzed heal on himself. And misses the range here on the Bulbasaur. But no damage.
Not punished. So a little bit scary fight there on the Oddish. Doesn't go exactly as you map it out, but he does make it through.
Yeah, good that he plays safe probably with his kind of misplays. It's not a game that throws him back at the moment.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of Thunderbolt Oddish.
Thunderbolt is a strat. Okay.
That's what I love about this game, is that you learn something new about it all the time.
But it sounds strange,
It does sound strange.
I have to say. I mean, I would be happy if someone would Thunderbolt or Cubone once. That doesn't happen here. Ah. And killing
looks
the
like-
Slowpoke.
Yeah. Neither Pinkish nor Amoeba trying to set up red bar strats. They're just, taking it safe through Rock Tunnel here.
I mean, Amoeba would have to take a lot of damage, so
Amoeba,
I
certainly.
think at least 2 turns. Pingage could play it. Actually, would be kind of good HP.
Right. And it's
Maybe
and
not
it's
having
worth,
it for long.
And I think it's worth bringing up at this point that qualifying on time at this point is looking like a 153 might be safe to go on through to the next round. 154s could make it.
If I ever see another Thunderbolt on the Oddish, it looks like a threat now to me.
Oh.
Still looks strange.
What shenanigans have there been so far? Pinkish YOLO'd the moon rocket after getting a fail on his moon manip and having to do poi manip. Amoeba lost instant text on the bridge and had to go back and get it again. That put him back, about even with Pinkish. And Wawa's just sort of been cruising.
The Pinkish actually wanted to, or he saved before the hiker.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, that is a red bar play? Sweet. Okay,
Thunderbolting the Geodude. I've
Not
never
getting
seen this.
self-destruct.
I've never seen this before.
Now getting the tackle. It has
Thunder-
self-destruct, as far
It
as
does.
I know.
All these rocks have self-destruct.
But I think it could kill him now.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't try it anymore.
Probably the rest of them, I think.
That didn't work out. That didn't work out.
Yeah. Well, that was one I have not seen before.
Yeah, really strange red bar play. I mean, you probably try a bit earlier to have it in more fights. The advantage,
Right, because he would only have it
fights.
for 3 fights, right? For this one and the Gambler and the Tower Rival.
Yeah. There are arguments against that.
WaveWarrior going through and doing his shopping. I saw that he picked up the nugget, the second nugget in the tunnel, meaning that he'll have plenty of money to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, getting red bar early.
Buying a ton of X at buy, and it gives you picking up that second nugget gives you a lot more freedom. Buys 13 XX, which is a ton.
Ooh.
Amoeba having some trouble picking up the underground elixir, but does get it, and he's going for the nugget as well, which is a little easier pickup.
Yeah, I remember times when this nugget only was a backup and people barely remembered the position of it.
It used to be you only used it in races when you died
Yeah.
to Misty or something like that.
Yeah, if you would have died after Misty, then didn't help you completely.
Right. All right. Let's watch this fly menu.
Okay. Some bike problems against the house of Pinkish. Oh, got a bit past here. And has to search for a nugget here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit far. Oh no. Past it.
Finally does find it there. WaveWarrior going for early drill teach.
Okay. Yeah, there were always people asking when they needed it for the second nugget, where it actually was. Then people just...
Oh, I just if I died to Misty, I was just pressing A frantically, hoping that I got it.
Yeah, there was only always confusion about in which line it was.
Right.
Because relative position, do you have to go up 3 steps, and then how did you pick up the elixir really mattered, because top elixir or side elixir.
Right.
3 lines of 2.
And I saw Wawa do the really sexy strat of top elixir and bottom nugget.
Oh, Pinkish. Seeing that a girl is on the top, would just have blocked him.
Yeah, I think that Pinkish's sort of rock tunnel adventure there put him not significantly, but certainly further behind Amoeba. At the beginning of the, or at the end of the surge split, they were, really similar, but he missed the cans manip and then rock tunnel shenanigans, so it's, put him maybe a minute behind here. WaveWarrior moving on to the Ghastly fights. He has a pretty high HP here, so it would really take some shenanigans for him to die here, but he can still miss these rock slides.
Yeah, you can always get confused and that can go very wrong. In the worst case. Some nice X item buying here.
Oh, I like WaveWarrior. Hits the first rock slide.
Okay, at least WaveWarrior can't get killed by a Nightshade here. Which would do 23 damage. And misses.
Let's see if he gets paralyzed. Does not get paralyzed, so that's good. So
no 10%. Ooh. Crit on a Ghastly, how unnecessary.
Oh, misses the takes the scenic route to pick up that elixir. Pinkish doing his fly menu. Amoeba on the rival fight. Nice patronize at WSOP.
I just take refresh here.
Yeah, my stream was buffering as well, so let me refresh as well.
Yeah. Okay, so WaveWarrior 2 fights ahead of Amoeba, and Pinkish just 1 rival fight behind him.
Right.
And still hitting the rock slides here.
Right, yeah. Did point out earlier Pinkish's great decision to name his 4 pokes in tribute to my co-commentator. Pinkish getting sand attack, but doesn't matter there.
Yeah, if you do the horn drill strats, then you just ignores the accuracy check.
Oh.
And confused for Amoeba, he missed the rock slide and hits himself. Oh no. This could get down here. And paralyzed. Oh boy.
Him choosing to switch out to Squirtle here, which is...
Also gets confused. And paralyzed. Oh god.
Paralyzed and confused Ray again. Oh, this may give Pinkish a chance to catch up here to get in second here, but finally does Nightshade.
Thankfully. Oh yeah, still
gets
paralyzed.
Confused
so
again.
But hits.
Hits.
Hits through the confusion and the paralyzation. Which also has a chance that you don't attack or can attack.
Right, and doesn't have to burn the time using a paralyzed heal here because he takes the heal pad right away.
Well, WaveWarrior is on the rocket fights already.
Yeah, I agree that swap doesn't fix
strats.
Much there. Mm-hmm.
Pinkish hoping to hit the rock slides. Did 1. And 2. So safely through that fight. So catch up here a bit to Amoeba. Race for second place got a bit closer. While WaveWarrior dominating a bit this race at the moment. Being already on the top of the tower.
At everyone, Araya's asking if people want to raise at 4. I might
Eastern
raise.
time. I assume Eastern time, right?
Yeah. Eastern time, 2 hours from now.
Oh, the range miss on Eradicate.
Right.
Ah, Rock Slide miss and paralyzed, pinkish, and confused.
Paralyzed. Both Pinkish and Amoeba getting wrecked on this fight. Pinkish choosing to
Whoa.
get rid of his paralysis right there. May have been the better play to wait until after fight, but doesn't get punished as he does hit through the confusion and hits the rock slide.
Maybe I hope to get rid of a confusion in that turn. To play with
right,
that.
just giving it another
Yeah.
turn to, yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's better to just try it.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think,
to-
chat there? Do you
better-
wait until after the fight to get rid of the paralysis, or do you do it in fight to give another turn for confusion to wear off?
So the gap still kind of the same between
Yeah, it's
Amoeba
still-
and
Right? Still
Pinkish.
kind of the same.
Now we have some time to watch this nice exploit execution by Pinkish. Using Pokédoll on the Restless Slow of Cubon's mother. Sad story.
The saddest.
Poor Cubon.
So do we think that either Amoeba or Pinkish will try for Sylph Bar here? I've noticed that Amoeba has been playing really safe, so I don't see him doing it. And I don't know if Pinkish will or not. But Red Bar, Sylph Bar strats have not fared well in this tournament, so...
I'm not sure if... yeah, I mean, if you don't... Well, Pinkish tried the Red Bar in Rock Tunnel, but Amoeba not doing it. Yes, looks like he tries to play safe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he will do Self Red Bar, which is an even riskier play, or the riskiest play you can do in this game.
Right, yeah, right. Neither of them went
Oh.
for Fly Bar, so do we really see them going for Sylph Bar?
WaveWarrior with the 100 threats on the Arbok.
Thank you, Adaraya.
I'm actually not a big fan of Hondrolling on the Arbok, but
Right, it used to be
You
that
always
that
get
was
punished.
that you only used that strat if you were going to try to set up Sylph Bar to but see more people doing it as opposed to just thrashing.
yeah, it can just go so wrong with when you get paralyzed and being slower. You can't hit with that Hondrel.
Agreed.
Okay, Pinkish just one rocket fight behind Amoeba. WaveWarrior already on the Self Rival. Ooh, getting confused here from the Subat.
Oh, that's interesting. That paralyzed heal makes that much of a difference in that strat. That's interesting.
Oh right, yeah, I forget that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of new to me that they actually have paralyzed heal. Oh, that's right.
Right, and everybody buys so many paralyzed heals that it, you know.
Oh, confused, still confused from the Subat on the Eradicate here and misses the range.
Oh,
What a fight.
but
Not confused anymore.
right. Snaps out, but still loses some time in a section where you're not really supposed to lose any time.
Yeah, but what was on the Subat?
Again.
Oh,
That
boy.
Gen 1 missed Thunderbolt. Yeah, Pinkish Gen 1 missed Thunderbolt after having a crappy fight the poke before. All right, let me write that down. Back to back. Ask him about that at the end.
Ugh. Oh boy, I'm dying just to coughing. Ugh. I need more.
Right, how did WaveWarrior get ahead? Yeah, execution has a lot to do with it, but he also just hasn't had any bad luck at all. He's you know, really just been cruising.
And the fresh play for Amoeba, only bite, and the range looks good.
Yeah.
Nice crit.
Yeah.
Yo, Cubone doing bone clap.
Right, putting
Cubone
WaveWarrior at really good health here for Koga.
Wonderful move by Cubone. They are trying to get enough for right amount of HP for some
Right.
later plays.
WaveWarrior showing off his phone strats in chat.
Okay, everyone in self-co right now.
Right, so we'll see Amoeba going into his rival fight.
God's back for WaveWarrior, so no damage from Nidorino. Vertec can take some turns. Pinkish not sure what to do exactly. But also does Hondrel.
Right.
Doesn't get any glare. Okay, nice.
Boom. Amoeba taking a lot of damage here. Which may end up being fortunate for him.
No, Pinkish! What did you doing? You're right. Wrong item. Thinking escape rope. Or what was that?
It had to be dig.
Yeah. Wait, dig. Flying to the right city. Or was that a normal move? Did he forget to go to the center? He went to the wrong city, so he forgot the center, and now he remembered it and he digged out. He digged out
because he was out of PP.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
kind of good play because
a really alert move. You know, he may have panicked a little bit in the execution of it, but it was certainly the right play.
Yeah. He made the mistake earlier and now corrected it.
And realized he needs to fix it. Certainly loses a lot of time there. Loses probably a minute, maybe more.
Well, that could have been worse on the right.
Yeah, pinkish center skipped.
Wrong center skip.
Wrong center skip.
I thought normally you just see someone, I don't know, a thought mood where you're just using the wrong item. For some reason.
Right, but then your warp point, yes, you can do elixir, but then your warp point is... Thank you, Senstar.
Well, he had to correct his hub point anyway, so...
Right. Okay, so he's now going into the rival fight. Putting him, instead of one fight behind Amoeba, he's now 2 fights behind Amoeba. WaveWarrior not opting for PP up. Pinkish getting through his rival fight here with the standard strats, taking a little bit of damage, but he's going to need some more. Amoeba's health looking really good, and Wawa's health also really good.
The Hydro Pump for Pinkish. Ooh.
He goes for
That's the
Silph
right
Bar
range.
and gets it.
That's the red bar. Bet he wants.
Yeah, Pinkish making a big gamble here, going for Silph Bar and getting a really good health here, and it paying off. No chicken indeed.
Can
All right,
free.
so
No.
so he can die to the next fight. He can die to the Giovanni fight on this health. He can die to the Hypno, like 3 places.
Oh, but yeah. Cubone be nice.
Right.
Cubone be nice. Well, me like
But
getting...
he does have Silph Bar, and you know this'll probably get him 30 or 45 seconds if everything goes according to plan.
Yeah, Pinkish has to try the risky plays now. Losing
No
so much
doubt.
time.
All right, Monka S.
I know, Cubone.
And
Only
Cubone
growl.
growls.
Thank you.
Okay, so he makes it through that one. All right.
Nice Cubone. Yeah, Cubone's scary because you have to waste a setup turn.
Yeah, I would also surmise that Pinkish made the decision to do Silph Bar after he realized he'd blundered his center skip. Oh, he said he was going for it when he was a tower? Okay. Chat saying that I was wondering if Pinkish decided to do
Earlier.
Silph Bar after he realized he blundered, but he said he was going for it before.
WaveWarrior already through Safari Zone, entering Koga's gym. Amoeba just on the way to Safari Zone. And picking up some nice hidden
Pinkish had
items.
another Monk S here. You
Hopefully.
can get a Horn Attack that could kill. He does get a Horn Attack.
Oh no! And the crits! Oh no.
Unfortunate for Pinkish here. He'll be using Revive strats as he switches to his Flyer. And that healing him up to half the HP that he had before. Oh, interesting to know that a level 37 Nidorino kills a level 5 Spearow with a Poison Sting. You learn something new about this game all the time.
I mean, Poison Sting isn't that weak.
Right, you know, if you asked me, I would have said probably, but you know, you just don't know.
Pinkish says it's the second time that happened. Does it mean getting killed by Nidorino?
That he went for Silph Bar, or maybe he means that's the second time it happened with not centering.
My throat is
Right,
very
so chat confirming that crit there, Horn Attack did need to crit to kill, and it did crit, so that's how.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah. WaveWarrior on his Hypno fight, and Hypno disables, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough moves here.
Right. WaveWarrior, if I remember, has really good health here for Koga, so we'll be going for everybody's favorite strat here.
I got myself a drink already, but it's not as effectful today.
I see.
I have to mute myself from time to time.
And Pinkish digs out of Silph for the second time.
Yeah, this time the flank position. It also comes out on the right Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Just when you visited this Pokemon Center. Or used it.
WaveWarrior got an X attack. And burns the next special. Then gets self-destruct. This should be fine.
This is
Question
fine.
mark? Yeah.
X attack. He got an X attack.
Oh, we got an
No.
X attack, of course. Of course, of course.
But the highest for chance to get killed. So yeah, WaveWarrior died. Still in late.
Yeah, 2 HP would have been cool.
Thing is picking up some hidden items again. Always going down cycling road. Pressing A at the right time without any stuttering. Gets the PB up. And a sick crit for Amoeba. This is our safe fight with the earthquakes.
Amoeba is going to be entering his Juggler 2 fight at 70 health, which pretty safe.
Pinkish was unsure to switch the position of his item with either PPR or
Take
Earthquake.
the under on 0.5 Blizzard misses and Erica.
Definitely.
And Amoeba getting poison gas.
Well, it doesn't need the damage anymore. With Sif 70.
Okay, I'll be back in 1 second so I can avoid bottle strats.
Okay. Sounds like a nice skip. Now, WaveWarrior in the mansion. Switching some switches. Who wouldn't do that? Meva letting play out the nice threat with the Weezing. And Pinkish using Super Repulse at the right time to not get additional text boxes of it running out. That was fine. Going up a bit. One tile up too much. WaveWarrior found Blizzard, teaching some moves. Amoeba, we do not have to stall too many times. Gets also X attack. Earthquakes the Weezing on the second turn.
That's an
thankfully
interesting
no
play.
crit. Interesting stall turn, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just hit it with something. Can't be that bad, right?
Other people, YOLO horn drilled it, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, why? It doesn't hit anyway, right? Safe play. Like not getting a crit here with Earthquake. It's the same safe strat.
WaveWarrior picking up the Mansion Candy here, which is one of the newest strats in this game. Took them about maybe only in the last month or so. Use that candy on Agatha to level you up so that last poke misses a turn to make the champ fight a little easier. Right, so as I said before, Pinkish and Amoeba, still have a lot to play for here as a good time. We'll get them into the next round. Right now, it's looking like something like a 153 or maybe a 154 gets in.
Yeah, I think Quiz kind of on a hot spot here. Getting kicked out. Oh, Hypnosis. So he missed the Blizzard, WaveWarrior. Hypnosis also hits. It's not that. And another Hypnosis after woke up. Pokeflu is really fast here. In red bar. And another hypnosis.
Another
it
hypnosis.
hits every time. Hypnosis doesn't, I think 60%, 70%. It hits another time.
Finally gets to reflect.
Wow.
And finally hits the blizzard. So maybe giving Pinkish a little bit of a chance to make up some ground there with a definite over on the 0.5 blizzard misses in Erica.
Yeah, safe fight when you miss blizzard, but how is hypnosis hitting so often? 60, 55.
Write that down to remember to ask him.
I think it's more like 60, wasn't it?
Yeah, so what is that, 0.6 to the third there to... Yeah, it seems that at WSOP, if you were right and he was on 149 pace, then that Blizzard shenanigans certainly puts that in jeopardy.
Okay, Pinkish got the self-destruct without any stall turn was down to 20 HP.
Right, he was the only one that got a clean Koga Boom.
I'm not sure how his Hypno fight was, though. He was low in HP, so could have got hit more often.
Right.
Maybe. Yeah, we looked away because of the hypnosis here.
And Amoeba moving on to the Erica Gym fight. You can see here that the runners at this point are really pretty spread out. WaveWarrior a full gym ahead of Amoeba, and Amoeba about a half a segment ahead of Pinkish.
Yeah, the gaps are cemented a bit.
Right.
Now this part of a race. Oh, Pinkish got trolled by the girl.
Trolled by
Went
the
for
girl.
the decision to go down, but the girl moved right instead of up or down. Still has the PB up in his item list.
Right, in the Mansion Candy strat, you use the PP up on the Blizzard menu.
Okay. But how I survive this? This raid. Okay, super potion for
Yeah,
a Corollive, so
super potion.
Hornbill right away. That's the fast part. It's slow if it uses agility. Yeah.
Looks like WaveWarrior has a Mike Gold this split.
But used Earthquake on a second Pokemon?
Right. Question mark?
I wonder for a moment because he got a super effective text. Now you have enough horn rolls here. Yeah. I have the same question I had, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Why Earthquake? Okay.
To ask him again.
Yeah, that's also the only thing that would have come to my mind. Maybe he was short on hard roll, so he only has for 5.
Right, but where would he have lost a hard drill? Quay over here sweating Amoeba pretty hard. Oh, well that explains that. Wawa so cruising that he forgot what fight he was on.
Well, kind of mistakes, but don't really matter.
It doesn't
Just
really
make us confused. Yeah, Flood says that these questions that Amoeba is just solving here, or answering, are very hard, but I think he has this great song of BAABA gave me extra experience the other day.
Wait, can you sing that song again? How'd that go?
ABBAB are the answers to Blaine's Jim's question for me.
Uh-huh. Put a beat to that. Remix it.
Yeah, you can also just remember the questions, go down to no. You want to do that instead of just confusing everyone with pressing B for no.
WaveWarrior coming up on his black belt fight.
Oh, the Blizzard miss for Pinkish, but only
Blizzard miss. That's 3 Blizzard misses, I think.
Nah, I'm not really counting. But yeah, WaveWarrior in the black belt fight. Let's see if it dies. Would help the excitement in the race.
Getting
But
a
only
leer.
Lear.
Yeah.
Disappointing game. This RNG isn't really helpful to get this close, this race any closer.
At Weed, no, it's on the other side of the country. WaveWarrior exiting and entering Geo's gym again to reset the position of the black belt. Pinkish going through his Blaine's questions.
Yeah, our way to remember the questions just is you start with A, B is just middle line. When you
That's how I
A.
remember it is. B is just middle line.
And of course, we got Tombstone from the Tombstone rocket early in the game. But yeah, normal running Giovanni fight for WaveWarrior. Will he get a range?
Does not
No.
get the range.
And no Fisher. Only gets guards back. Giovanni doesn't even want to try to hit back. For one turn he got a chance to do anything.
Am watching the playoffs. Go Nats.
Oh boy. I'm a bit short on following baseball actually. Because Americans are playing at very hard times.
I
have to say.
I understand.
Okay,
The
Amoeba
Dodgers
karate chop and crits. That's
having
the
to reset there. Unfortunate.
Killed the wrong guy. For the race excitement. Yeah. Well, believe a WaveWarrior didn't get smaller with that.
Right, and WaveWarrior hitting the range on the bird. Anibal Sanchez was a beast last night. It was amazing to watch.
Oh, Lear, this time finally gets through black belt. One death is enough.
Pinkish pointing out in chat that he has to pick up the ether on Victory Road.
Why? Did he do something wrong?
Used Earthquake on Arcanine.
Sure, an X-Egg. Oh. How do you fix missing an X accuracy? Pinkish, oh boy. This doesn't sound good.
Interesting
That's-
blackback strat.
Oh right, yeah, that's the X special strat on black belt. That's I think in some older was part of some older routes.
Come on, Pinkish, you can
2017.
still get a good time.
That's actual play that a lot of people did. It was part of some older route years before.
Pinkish and Amoeba almost high five on the way in and out of Viridian Gym.
And thus in the wrong direction for WaveWarrior. This game looks bugged here.
All the swag.
Dust goes down. And to the side.
Pinkish entering his black belt fight now, so we'll see what he chooses to do.
Yeah, still needs to set up turn, so
Oh, misses. Oop.
slide movement error completely.
Yeah.
Focus energy. Well, still tries
Yeah.
on throw.
Yeah. So it looks like he'll be doing some altered PP strats. Amoeba missing the range on the bird.
WaveWarrior seems to have stopped with fast top and down movements. Right after hitting the boulder. That looks very straight.
You did miss a little bit of Wawa swag on the first boulder push. You hit a couple cool ones.
Yeah, seems like it just stopped now.
Yeah. Well, I think that he knew that he had messed up his his steps in that he was going to have to repel early anyway. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. And here's the last one. Sweet. Yeah, not picking up the full restore on the way out.
Pinkish missing the range.
Missing
also
the
don't
range,
get
but-
God's back. Okay, WaveWarrior at the end of Victory Road, just starting Elite 4, and maybe at the start of it, on the batch checks, on second place, and Pinkish getting the last batch share from Giovanni.
Okay,
Bird.
WaveWarrior not depositing.
Yeah, that's kind of normal for revive strats now,
Right.
and these times. So you have other slaves that live, that you can use to send out.
I was mostly telling myself to remember, so when we're looking at the split at the end, you know.
Yeah, getting his flyer killed. Now, Jugungse must makes a setup turn with rest. The full HP. Just use X accuracy and you hit all your hundreds. And we were also starting moving a boulder on the bike. Looks very straight.
Huang pointing out that Pinkish may have a dead bird, and so would have to switch in Paris? Question mark on the Lorelei fight. Pinkish missing the range.
Yeah.
So many range misses.
The game not helping Pinkish here.
Right.
He would deserve some help here. With all these named Pokemon. Okay, Onyx using Harden only and no damage here for WaveWarrior. We saw Slam Crit the other day.
Oh, no spoilers in chat, please. WaveWarrior not getting any damage there, so it's... Oops! that's what the whoops was. You forgot to super repel at the end of the last gym.
That looks familiar. I did that too. Only a few grass tiles and you're getting encountered. How cruel this game is sometimes.
Yep, right. Just to stick the needle in and remind you that you missed it.
Yeah, just like in Rock Tunnel after Oddish Girl, when you had to reset the game. Didn't use the repellent.
WaveWarrior healing up to Lance health on Agatha, so maybe he doesn't have to heal again.
Yeah, if he gets through Agatha without any damage, that's good. HP. And Pinkish. Max Eva for Pinkish, so backup item. Well,
WaveWarrior confused and hurting himself in confusion again. And then a Nightshade. This is not a good Agatha.
This is a lot of damage. He risks it and goes. No.
Yeah, and then gets put to sleep. What is he going to do here? Wakes up.
Doesn't want to get healed.
Tries to hit through.
And hits him down.
And he dies. So he'll.
Okay, revive threats, I guess.
Yep.
2 revives. Romeo with the switch out to the Spirit getting killed. That's a normal death.
This Squirtle not going down easy.
Now I go for trolling.
Taking the turn to heal. Okay.
Pinkish,
Oh,
give us a fight.
Dream Eater doing what it's supposed to do. How often do you see Dream Eater doing what it's supposed to do? Pinkish with the swag.
Nice movement there, yeah, with the bike. And Nightshade again for WaveWarrior.
Oh, he finally
Oh,
does
it's-
hit this Gengar.
And he goes down.
Still
only
on
the first
Pokémon.
one.
Yeah, right. But as long as he hits this Blizzard, then he's good. Okay, he's through the fight now. But oh, that's about as trolly as Agatha can be in 2019.
Yeah, Chimfrig with the comment that WaveWarrior actually remembered the revive strats. Chimfrig had a problem with that yesterday.
Guys, I saw that.
Fortunately. Okay, Amoeba on Bruno now. WaveWarrior is still on Agatha, but gets down a lost Pokemon. Still lost some time. Yeah, Lance and
Right
Champ
now,
can
I
still
don't know
decide
if
this.
this, still 2 whole fights behind. So I don't know
Slam!
if this is
Normal Slam.
normal slam. Come on, it's slam, and welcome to the chat.
Thank you. Post an email, I think. WaveWarrior healing up to get the right range, or right amount of HP to if he gets a normal Hydro Pump hit, that he can get some red bar. He will get at least one Hydro Pump hit because he has to set up with an X special, else he will die to an Hydro Pump anyway.
Amoeba is cruising with red bar here through the end of the Bruno fight.
Crit will kill WaveWarrior in all cases.
No doubt.
So let's see how far the HP bar will go down. And the miss, of course.
Just gets a straight up miss. So he's through this fight. It's going to be a little bit slower because he doesn't have red bar, but certainly safe here. And with his champ strats, nothing really can kill him from here on out.
Pinkish finishing the victory road with some nice whack balls at the end. The last straight.
Amoeba getting Dream Eater.
Looks like a good Agatha fight. So far.
I didn't see if he candied or not, so I don't know if the last poke is free for him, but
And Pinkish only with JB. Into the Elite Four. So he deposits a few Pokemon.
JB strats.
Okay, normal Lance fight for WaveWarrior. No red bar. Amoeba's Agatha fight looks good. Oh, Confuser at the end. That was
right.
probably bad. No, hits himself. That's too early.
He's gonna choose to full restore here. Okay.
Paris going down here on Lorelei.
Okay. Gets
Paris.
through. Hits through Confusion on the last turn.
Amoeba with full HP into Lance. That means he hasn't any chance to play for red bar. Could have given him some small advantage. And the pitch shot close.
And WaveWarrior uses the strats where if he charges Sky Attack on turn 1, you do Blizzard, and then set up the X-Ack on the Rhydon.
Yeah. You have to kill this Alakazam straight away.
Right.
Else it would kill you with Psychic.
Right. And I think that's not a range because you expect.
So yeah, Rhydon is
And
can actually set up there.
yep, Mrs. Horndrill.
Because it's slower. That's the reason why we
Right,
hit.
so GG for WaveWarrior. He's through. We're gonna see what happens here with Amoeba's. He gets Hydro Pump miss as well. So he'll be going with full L through the rest of the two
What is
fights.
Lance doing today?
I know. Woke up drunk or something and can't hit a hydro pump.
Harden for Pinkish. No dash from Onyx.
Right.
And the agilities from the Dark Dragonaires on Amoeba's side. Because they use some very effective psychic type moves with agility. WaveWarrior through the champ fight.
Right, so it looks like this
smashing
is going to
clear.
be a probably a low 152 for him.
Isn't this still a 151?
He has all 4 pokes.
Oh, right. My bad. Okay, Amoeba going into champ fight. Pinkish on Agatha.
Amoeba choosing not to save for champ. So you can
Going
still
for a good time.
post a very competitive time here. Yeah.
Pinkish with the potion and the rare candy.
Yeah. You could I don't know if you want to switch to Amoeba's audio. I don't know if it matters. And Amoeba using expect strats. He charges, so will he be using a blizzard here? He does use the blizzard. Blizzard hits and kills. Yeah, great. Earthquakes the Alakazam. Right, that's
hits proof confusion.
Oh, huh.
Is still confused.
Yep, right on. Just does tail
Oh,
whip.
no. Hides himself on the goal bat.
Get to see the tail whip animation.
Anymore. Not hitting Blizzard.
Hurts
Confused
himself
now.
again.
Yeah. Okay, Haze gets
loses
healed.
his expect.
Oh, right, that's the side effect of that one.
So he uses the expect there again. Gets confused again.
Oh, that looks like really Agatha fight.
Yeah, chooses to
Amoeba-
take this turn to.
Smashing. Oh, switch out to Honda.
Hurts himself again.
Oh, no.
See if he can hit through here.
This fight
And-
takes its
and
time
up.
and HP.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Finally does hit. But I think he's still confused, right? Oh, there he snaps
No.
out.
Okay. You're faster now than the last Gengar, right? In this
Only
case.
if he candied, and I don't think he can.
Yeah, he canned it.
Oh, did he? Yeah, for sure.
Because Nightshade in this case would kill you, so... And a Gengar
Nope.
only uses Toxic. It's still faster.
Right.
Yeah, thankfully no Nightshade here.
So
Oh.
he's at.
Sorry, I think we have to
Oh, right. Can invite.
press. Yeah, I had to press done,
Mm-hmm.
so if I get the invite. That's why I for him. Haven't done that very often yet.
Barp's at 154.15. And it doesn't look like Amoeba's going to get under that. So Amoeba now, it looks like he's going to be taking up the last
Oh, I'm
space.
entirely out. It's not possible for me to continue in the tournament.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, you know. How?
Just lost a minute there. And that's cool.
Okay, I think we switch to the other audio.
Right, yeah.
Hello?
WaveWarrior, good game.
Just
Congratulations.
Don't high roll, please.
GG's
I guess that
WaveWarrior,
works.
Amoeba.
This is potion
I
HP.
don't think I'm passing with that though.
Oh, right. Oh, we're listening to Pinkish's stream now where he has his audio on. I get it.
X speed.
Listening here to the end of Pinkish's stream. Well, yeah, GG WaveWarrior. And how do you? Any comments on your run?
A few. Agatha once again.
A very trolly Agatha fight indeed.
Agatha has been my bane for a very long time.
Wait.
What else happened?
Okay.
Oh, right, Erica.
The
Or
yeah,
the
the
trainer before her.
hypnosis shenanigans. Yeah,
That was fun.
yeah.
Uh,
But how do you feel
Nothing
about how your execution was? You know, aside from the trolly Agatha to trolly Erica.
fine, nothing special.
Oh,
Right.
I'm actually so screwed.
So
I don't have.
even with those
I
two
don't-
trolls there, 151, 57, you know, a pretty good time.
Yeah. Not much to say about this run besides those two moments, really.
Yeah. Amoeba, are you here with us?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. GG. So it looks like that you're going to be on the very edge of the runs that may get in. You have any comments about the race?
I played dead nervous and too
Mhm.
safe. I should have risked a little bit more. I had
Right,
like a really good option to set up potentially Sylph Bar on the Cubone and I didn't go for it. Should have helped.
Right. Notice that you chose to take the safer gentleman candy strats and
Yeah.
didn't go for flybar. And, you know, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I got screwed over a lot last week in runs, and everything I got screwed over by appeared in this run as well. So
Hmm.
I was just like, oh, I'm going to play it safe. I was hoping to finish with the 153, but I think the Agatha Confuse Ray ruined that a bit.
Right. Killed that.
Dude, same.
Yeah. Neither of you had good Agatha fights, but I think Wawa was a little
Yeah,
stronger.
you had a Agatha fight. Yours was a minute faster than mine.
Oh, no, the fight wasn't bad. It just I didn't have red bar or anything. It needed to be good, and it wasn't.
Right. And you both got Hydro Pump misses.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was extremely happy to see that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was at full health, so it didn't make any difference.
Yeah.
Probably faster overall.
I had one potion left, and that was it.
Jesus.
Pinkish is still finishing up here.
Yeah, he was just making his way to the end.
Yeah, it's some PP problems on the first attempt. Don't have any.
How did he run into
blizzards.
blizzards? Did he miss a bunch on Lance?
So he's reset once. Well, champ.
Right. I'm not sure how he ran out of blizzards.
Well, could have been a bad lance fight. Or for Max Eva.
Hmm.
Right. So
Okay.
we'll see what happens with your time there, Amoeba, and Wawa making it on through the next round. So you know, congrats to both of you on a good round.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I need everybody on the next two races that doesn't win to get a worse time than me, which with
Right.
Tepich and Pseudo is not looking very hopeful.
Right. But it is possible, man. I think 154 is a solid time.
Definitely possible. I'd have to actually look at what the other times are. But I think Alan's the best with the low 153, right?
Yeah,
There's 8 people below me at the moment. Spreadsheet
Well, the only
ready.
people that matter are the non-winners.
Right. So of the people that haven't won, Alan Schweitzer has a low 153, and Quay has a high 153, and Barb has a 154.15, which was just under.
Ooh. So you need everyone left to do worse than you.
Right, and so it
And
looks like
there's
this means...
Tepich, Hammer, and Pseudo in the
Oh,
three
no.
races. And Stefan's not to be ignored either. I'm not very hopeful.
Right, certainly. And so it looks like this means that Whom is eliminated
Yes, he is out.
as you went sub him.
Hi, Princess.
Hey.
Hey, Pickish, GG, how's it going?
I'm okay. Didn't like the run, but I was expecting to get out anyway.
Mm-hmm. I have to ask you about your the thing that really stood out in your run was the YOLOing the moon rocket.
It was still remembered.
That's what really stood out.
I mean,
It was quite a hype moment at that point of a race.
Yeah.
Just risking a lot. We also had some Gen 1 misses on your side.
You have
I
two
didn't get
Amoeba
a
as
single
well.
general miss this round.
Yeah, I Gen 1 missed twice in the same fight.
Yeah.
That's not where I'm going.
Oh, right, yeah, in Lavender Tower on top, right?
Yep.
Can't remember
Oh,
where I
that's
Gen 1
right.
missed. I remember missing a Thrash
Maybe
somewhere
search?
as well.
Right, I
that
remember
was
you
it,
missing
yeah,
as
yeah.
well, but
I thrashed the second turn of Voltorb for some reason, got the fourth turn, but then missed the fourth turn.
Can we solve that, at least? Let's see if our Gen 1 miss. Yeah, what else to remember? Do you have still notes? Hard to remember.
right. I wrote down a couple notes, and I think I asked about everything that I'd written down.
Okay.
I earthquaked on Blaine's ponytail because I forgot what the strat for that fight was.
Right. That you said in chat that you just forgot that you were at the you thought you were at the wrong gym.
It was something like, I was prepared for the super potion, I got super happy when I got it, but you normally go from Earthquake to Horn Drill after, what is it,
Oh,
Growlithe?
wait, what the heck?
But because I didn't
whoops.
do that, I went the opposite way.
Right. that you forgot you just stay on Horn Drill then.
Yeah.
So there's another race today, and I think that race is at 6. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be on one of the
6 p.m. Eastern Time.
right, 3 hours from now.
I just undid my result by accident. Whoops. I don't think it matters that much. GG Wawa and Amoeba though. You guys were like doing really well, especially Wawa.
GG's.
All right. So anything
race.
else from any of y'all?
Thanks for commentating.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for running. Thanks for some great runs.
One thing I want to say, that's the second time today I got critical hit by the Nidorino.
Oh,
Did
you
I?
had said in chat, yeah, that's the second time that happened today, and we were wondering what it was. And getting crit by the Nido.
Also with a death. I mean, in this run ended with a death. Pinkish?
Oh, you mean on Champion?
Yeah.
I didn't have any blizzards remaining, so I couldn't do the strat.
Actually, I meant on Nidorino if that also happened the same thing. I think wasn't that crit also death in Fizz race?
Yes.
Fizz also was a death in the earlier run.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a piece of advice, you should have went for Sky Attack because it had 10% chance to miss.
Oh, interesting.
So you should have speeded and then hoped it missed.
All right.
If it works, it saves time.
All right. Thanks for commentating, guys.
Yeah.
See you
That was this
around.
race. Still have some races going in round 3. People are hoping to not get bopped, like Ellen. I think Quay also. Or is Quay out now?
No,
No,
Quay,
Quay's still in.
Quay has the second best of the second place times.
Then I misremembered. Smelled it wrong. Yeah, still some plays going on here. Who continues in the next round? Which we'll see then probably next week races. We're just finishing round 3 up this weekend. Today and tomorrow. Yeah. I think that was it for now.
All right.
Until later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. All right. Bye. Thanks, everybody. 6 o'clock.